They said like this.
Welcome back to Mark's World podcast. I'm sorry that we missed last week. My bad, guys.
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna be
was your
honest.
bad.
It was my fault.
Yep.
If we seem really dark right now, it's because Chris is in front of the light. But
Yeah. Oh,
we're back here with Mark's World podcast after a crazy weekend and
it
the
was.
past 4 days of
Yeah.
wrestling.
We couldn't even skip last week because that shit was ass.
I mean, if we're talking about Saturday, so Saturday night's main event included.
No, I'm talking about last week.
Oh, yeah, no, it wasn't good last week.
No.
That's why we were just like, you know what? I know there's so much good stuff coming out. How about we just wait on that?
Yeah, that's exactly what
Because
happened.
you guys don't watch anyway. What does it
Yeah.
matter?
This is just for
What
us.
does it matter?
This is for us.
I got my Mr. Diwana shirt in the mail. Shout out Mr. Diwana. If you're watching this, I love you. Te amo. Please send me an iguana stuffed animal. Please. I'm going to clip this for you. Mr. Diwana.
You're pretty cool.
Rate 10. I would say, to be honest, like, you're a pretty cool guy. I like your performances. Your entrance is probably...
Saw him in Santino.
Yeah, I did. But I'm kind of just finishing my TBH.
What?
You don't know what a TBH is?
I know. Well, when you say TBH,
You never posted, like my status for TBH.
to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I'm giving him. I'm giving him a TBH.
To be honest. Okay, go ahead.
To be honest, we don't really talk much, but you're chill. I saw you at that football game one Friday, and
You have a bad
honestly-
attitude.
Wait,
you know
what?
that? You got a bad attitude.
Ow.
Just finishing my TBH. It's been a week.
You know, I'm sorry for not talking about wrestling because we do have a lot of things to talk about. But most importantly, I'm here with Celsius, our sponsor, our proud sponsor. Something Wise would never do for us.
Not sponsored.
Wise?
Yeah,
Like the chips?
like this
You can get
fucking
sued.
water
Oh.
that you have. What?
If you say it's your sponsor.
I don't give a fuck.
Bro,
I don't give a fuck.
what are you doing?
I didn't say sponsored. I said
said
brought.
our proud
I
sponsor.
said brought to you by.
Our proud sponsor. Shit smells good. Oh shit! We're never getting the sponsor
Take a
now.
smell. What?
I gotta put the vents up. What?
I was hoping that you wouldn't put your hand up. That would have been really good. We have a lot to talk about. Whether it's the OTC coming back, whether it's Seth Rollins.
Let's talk
being
about
hurt.
why you said I wouldn't do good on Love
Oh,
Island.
so that was actually what I was going to bring up. Whether it's Vince not being good for Love Island, whether it's the girls putting on an absolute banger
Oh, yeah.
of a pay-per-view, whether we're talking about All In and taking bumps on freaking nail beds.
Yep.
If we're if we're talking about, you know, literally anything in wrestling, Naomi cashing in, the girls putting on one of the best matches in wrestling history, just putting one on. No matter what we're talking about,
It was a good weekend for wrestling.
all around March World, very excited, and a very murky water future we're looking at.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I don't know where we're going, and that's what I love about wrestling, because you don't know what's going to happen and when. But we're going to start off this podcast with a question. Do you think that you would be good for Love Island? What do you know about Love Island? That's a better question.
I know you go there already in a relationship, right? And you got to see if your relationship stands the test of time throughout it.
No, but sort of.
Okay.
So you don't go in a relationship.
Okay.
You go as a single. But I want to give you, like, the reason that I think that you wouldn't do good at it.
Okay.
So, like, everyone goes single.
Yeah.
And then you try to, I think, like, the first episode, the girls, like, blindfold the guys, and then they go around and kiss, like, what the?
Continue.
They go around and they pretty much, like, kiss the guys. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm sorry, Chris.
I don't.
No, they kiss two of the guys that they like, right? And then it's like, they end up picking, like, who they liked more and who they're gonna couple up with.
I don't like
And
this.
then from then on, they do challenges to test their couple, and it'll be like, making out or fucking spitting milk into someone else's mouth and then kissing, or yeah, it's like softcore porn, is what I believe.
I wouldn't do good on Love Island.
Wait,
I
wait,
wouldn't do good on Love Island.
But that's not the reason I don't think you would do good at Love Island. So before it's on a different island. It's in Fiji.
Oh, that's nice.
I mean, really nice. You are secluded from planet Earth. They take you for 2 weeks and put you basically in solitary confinement
Yeah.
before you could even get onto the show. And they have you sitting there, and then they're like, okay, these are the people that we want to use. And they pick some of them. The other ones have to stay secluded. No cell phone, no TV, no video games, no fucking nothing. And then later on in the show, they bring bombshells in. So like a girl or a boy and a girl to come and mess up the like ecosystem
Yeah.
of the relationships that are already going on. So this continues, a couple of bombshells and whatever. And then even deeper in, another 2 weeks later, maybe even 3, they send you into this house where you get split up from your couples. Everybody who's originally on the show gets split up. 5 girls come in, they have to recouple with them. And then 5 guys come in, they have to recouple with them.
the hell?
And then they merge the houses back together, and it's like, okay, who do
What
you want to be
couple?
with now? And it's like, ooh. But those people are also waiting for like freaking a month. No
Yeah.
phone, no, not waiting to come in.
And you don't think I could do that?
No!
You think you could?
No! What about the podcast?
The money.
What about all of the money that we make?
Imagine how much money I would make on Love
So,
Island.
actually, the winner gets $100,000.
And you don't think I would sit out
and
2
you
weeks?
you get to pick 2 weeks. It's not 2 weeks. When you're in Love Island, you also have
That's
no
even
TV.
But then you
no-
also have like the social life aspect, I guess, right? Do you really? Do
They're
you
just
really?
stuck on like this place.
Yeah, but do you really need that when you're on fucking Fiji?
Yeah, because they're like are given groceries, right?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Sounds
they're not
great.
given like really the opportunity to drink.
They get
unless-
books.
I haven't seen anyone reading a
I'm
book.
sure they can get books.
I don't think so. They
Because
can only use the Motorola Flip.
I'm pretty sure that like what you're describing is like a crime against humanity. Like you're supposed to like you're not allowed to like put anyone in solitary like that.
No, they are though. And they do it willingly for the challenge.
Yeah, but I
They
think
they might sign a contract.
I think
They do.
Chris.
They do it on Fiji, so it's not
See,
breaking
I'm
any
saying-
laws of.
Yeah, but it's produced within like the bounds of like no matter what, it's a humanitarian code. It's
I promise you
international.
that they
No, because they do.
you can't talk to your family at all.
They do the same thing for other reality shows too.
Yeah.
Like fucking RuPaul's Drag Race. I was listening to his podcast and they had the drag queen on, and he was like, yeah, for 2 weeks they just had me in a fucking shitty hotel room, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's insane.
That's what they do.
It was for Canada, and he was like, all I had was they let you pick like a couple movies to keep on like your DVR.
I don't think they even get to watch movies.
I think like it's like you don't get like cable or nothing like that. Like,
no,
you get,
I don't
like,
think they get anything.
that doesn't make sense to me.
I don't think they get anything.
So everyone's just like fucking sex maniacs when they walk out.
They are.
Everyone's like, come here.
Yeah, no, they're just fucking.
Tell me everything about you.
Bro.
Never
they're-
mind, shut up.
They're told to act the right way.
Just kiss me.
And then, bro, but it's sad because they use like them being on edge to make more entertaining TV.
I'm gonna have to watch. I'm curious now.
Love Island, there was just a season finale.
Yeah.
And me and Shayna binge watched it. I think we started watching 2 or 3 weeks late.
Yeah.
So they come out with an episode every single day because it is in like real time.
Yeah.
So as people are getting kicked off the island and whatnot, like a couple of days go by and they're back on social media.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's insane. But we caught up to the season finale to watch it the day of. We
Yeah.
finally caught up, which was really good because we never were in suspense to like, oh, we have to wait till tomorrow. So it was good. It was good.
I missed that.
Yeah.
Like just in TV in general, like having to wait. Well, next week. It's like fuck.
Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
Other than WWE.
That's anime too.
WWE, yeah, they do it as well.
Yeah, like
Yeah, they don't release everything at once.
Like
only in Japan they would do that. They release everything like most of the time like in bunches.
you watch Aaron Hernandez?
No.
Aaron Hernandez thing that's something that I was waiting every week for it to come out as the
Aaron
documentary was coming
Hernandez.
out. You know who Aaron Hernandez is?
I don't think
The
so.
football player that killed a bunch of people.
No.
Then he killed himself.
It sounds familiar.
Aaron Hernandez
Benoit?
going forever. Type shit. He is like Chris Benoit. But let's not get
Speaking
us
of Chris
canceled.
Benoit, let's talk about wrestling.
Evolution. That's what I want to talk about
That's
first.
really the only show, really.
I mean, I watched the show pretty well, but the thing is, like, just the outcome of the show itself. I like what Triple H said. He said that there's no need for it, but there is a demand for it. And
I
the thing
disagree
is,
with him.
he says that what it is more so an eye opener of how he has to be booking the women on regular shows.
What upsets me is that like he knew this. I hate when he plays. Recently, he's like developed his character where he plays like he doesn't know, or like that things aren't the way they are.
He has burner accounts.
He probably does. He fucking got little what do they call them on like Call of Duty when you make a Smurf account?
A me.
What?
A me? Like the ones you make on
A
Wii?
Smurf account.
Yeah, on Valorant too. And Overwatch.
Oh, that's gone
Nice,
forever.
for making fun of me.
That's gone forever. No, leave it. It's gone forever.
Sucked into the
I'll
void.
show you how I'll last 2 weeks.
My
never
couch,
mind.
my phone. I like Love Island.
Yeah. And I just feel like Jorge, when he said that, he really meant it.
You gotta start fake crying.
Do you remember when we first started Double Barrel Shotgun? Well, no, it was gonna be the faction at first. And I pitched a promo where we did a reality TV show style like character
Yeah,
promos,
yeah.
and then like everything worked like reality TV show, and then it cut to like the cutaways, and
Yeah.
like, and when he said that, I just didn't know how to fit.
I remember we cut this one promo outside of Rita's ice cream.
Yeah,
That shit was fire.
we gotta drop that one day. Now that we don't really fuck with anyone there, anyways.
You wanna take my
Yeah, we
my little sister to Vesuvio's? You gone on a fucking date?
Maybe we shouldn't drop that one. I forgot the context
you
of
gotta
it.
drop the Dorney Park.
We need a Dorney Park one. Chris would not go on any roller coasters.
Yeah, we got him on the.
The Whitewater Landing.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so. He freaking loved it.
No, bro.
He-
I've never seen. And you have my little brother.
He was gassing him. Stop dragging
No,
it.
do you know that moment in like a kid's eyes? You see every like the light,
Yeah.
like every
He's a
devious
bully,
thing,
right?
every devious moment he could put together in his head, he crafted in that moment, and he just became a fucking menace the rest of the day.
He was. He was mad at Chris, but like just mad that he couldn't fuck with him.
I know.
He wanted to. Chris was not letting him.
The same thing on the fucking the trip to camping.
You try to take him for a beer. You're gonna drink when you grow up. That's what you were telling a little boy.
Yeah, when he was after he was drinking, I was like, Chris, what the fuck?
That's what B said. I get you.
I had to, I had to tell Isaiah, if you don't want to drink, you don't have to drink. It's, what the fuck's wrong with you?
I'll take you to the bar. Don't you worry.
That was good ass food though.
It was good food. I don't remember what it was called, but we were there.
It was a,
Miller's.
of course, he remembered. He had the fucking time of his life.
Yeah. So I actually went. He's just putting people onto it like he knows about it. OD.
It was
And,
a
like,
Miller
we-
actually.
we didn't put him onto it. Like,
I'm gonna get a crack.
oh my goodness. So, yeah, we were talking evolution.
Yeah.
Sorry for getting off track. Well, my favorite moment of the night, which probably has to be everyone's favorite moment of the night. You get no fucking crack, bro.
Oh.
Here, look inside of it. Oh, my favorite moment was at being in belief that this might be like one of the best matches ever between Io Sky and Rhea Ripley.
It was.
And they're going after it. They have such good chemistry. It's not just like fast-paced wrestling. It was good storytelling.
It was just a banger. Bro, tell me why EO was type squash and Rhea.
She was beaten.
Rhea wasn't getting shit in.
They were telling that story. He was like, she just doesn't have her number. And then
No, what I... Gosh, continue. This is about Raw.
I liked it a lot that it's like, yo, she just doesn't have her number. She can't beat her. It's the one opponent that Rhea Ripley just cannot figure out. And then they get to the point that she's going to hit the riptide off the top rope. And I'm like, dude, after so many false finishes
That was the finish. I really thought it...
I was like, oh yeah, here
I'm
we
like,
go.
this sucks.
Not one time that whole match did I think, oh, Naomi's still going to cash in.
No.
Not at all. I was just like,
No, she get.
Nor did I expect the fucking Spanish Fly.
Bro, no shit. When they hit the Spanish Fly,
was insane.
I was like, wait. So Io does win this match.
Yeah.
She ends up avoiding the riptide from the top rope.
Yeah.
No. Naomi cashes in, takes the title off of Io, smashes her in the freaking face with the briefcase.
It just felt good to see Io wrestling again, bro.
Yeah, I know. And then
So fucking
it had
good.
such a terrible title reign.
Yeah, I know.
Not of her own doing.
I know. What I did really appreciate, they still is it raining?
Yeah, it sounds really nice.
Oh, we needed that, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
Should we go out there?
No. Just for the podcast?
Yeah.
And we are live.
We're live here.
I'll follow you. Go.
There's like muscle man. Like, what was to go back to Rhea versus Io. You know, I really didn't think it was gonna be a match of the night because the night opened so strong with that triple threat for the
Yeah.
Intercon. I'm like, because I remember I started watching it late because I fell asleep during the show and I went back and rewatched it. I hit him up. I'm like, bro, this triple threat might be the best. Like, it's up there as like one of the best triple threats of all time. He was like, I think Io versus Rhea is one of the best matches. So I said, what the fuck? So I finished watching the show and then I get to the match and I'm watching. And I'm like,
Cooking.
it's that Rhea. I feel like she's been falling off recently. Like, she just hasn't been, like, her matches haven't been hitting. Her character hasn't been hitting. Wow.
She hit everything. And then what, dude? One of my favorite Rhea moments, like for Rhea's character, is when she picks up Io Sky, throws her into the corner. Freaking, she tries to run, throws her back. She tries to run, throws her back.
Mhm.
She tries to throw her kick up, throws it down, and then she pulls back, and Io's. Then she doesn't even hit her. She just like.
She got her.
Dude, that is Rhea Ripley's character.
Yeah.
That is Rhea Ripley's character. Something so scary that just raising your hand could make the champion flinch.
It was just good. And I think Io does such a good job as portraying herself as champion.
Yeah.
Even without ever having like being built as like anything special or anything like that. When she walked out and had that banger ass entrance and all that, you just knew she was the fucking champ.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's certain things, like when you become a champion, there's certain things you just have to hit. And then there's just got really dark in here. I wonder why. What are you doing?
Checking the camera.
Just leave it be.
Check it from that side.
We're gonna have to
Please.
get you your timeout chair again. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna sit in the corner. I dropped the mic.
It just need clips.
Please.
No, but she does portray herself as champion very well, especially against Rhea Ripley. Every time she's in a match against someone like Bianca Belair or Rhea Ripley, she's able to portray herself and elevate herself so much higher than even the other opponent.
And I think she does it spitefully sometimes.
She has to.
Because, you know, she doesn't. Her strong suit isn't on the mic or anything like that. Like, that's not her strong suit. But the moment you let her just fucking wrestle, it's like, oh yeah, that's fucking Io. You just watch. Like, she's a person that I can be like to anyone. I'd be like, sit down and go watch this.
She goes
And
hard.
everyone's gonna lose their shit.
She was just being a master class.
Hit some of the nastiest German suplex I've ever seen. Nastiest fucking poison Rana.
Bro,
Fucking
I couldn't. Rhea sold that.
Rhea sold her ass off the whole match. The whole fucking match. Just dying.
It was great. It was the cherry on top, but like a massive.
It's
freaking
exactly what it
cherry
needed to be.
on top of Evolution, and they need this pay-per-view next. I don't know about next year.
No,
Every 2 years, maybe.
no, I think they should do it like every 6 months.
You think so?
I think I need like 2 a year.
Wait,
I need a WrestleMania
like-
and a SummerSlam.
if it's like this, that felt like women's WrestleMania. Like, and I think it was supposed to, and every match made it feel that way. It felt like those girls were having Mania matches.
Yeah. And now they're fucking SummerSlam coming up, and all of a sudden, they're being prioritized.
I find it really weird.
Like, Raw just felt like Evolution 3. Like,
Yeah.
But not to get to Raw yet, because I have a lot to say about Raw. I thought it was pretty good.
Um,
Wasn't too great, but it was good.
I would say there's things that you need to cover before hitting crawl, just because
Well,
what happened.
There's just so much to cover.
Yeah, so I want to hit. I want to hit the sweet spots. I want to go back real quick
Yep.
to Saturday night's main event.
Yep.
When sadly, my Seth Rollins, my favorite wrestler,
Whoa.
and it's the same move that he hit on Jinder Mahal. He goes for that springboard senton, or like swanton ish,
Yeah.
and then he rolls through, does a springboard off the second rope into a moonsault. This time, LA Knight avoids the moonsault, and Seth Rollins lands on his feet, and immediately you see him reach for that right knee. And if you know Seth Rollins' knees,
Yep.
they're not too great.
He's got Mysterio knees.
He's Derek Rose.
You know what's unfortunate? Like you see guys like Mysterio and all that, and you know what that takes away from their career. But it's also unfortunate because how many times can they take it? Right?
No, that's the thing, and everyone's different.
Yeah, I
You
saw
can't
in,
expect him to
yeah.
be like Mysterio.
And I saw on dirt sheets, they're saying this one's gonna be 4 to 5 months, and that's 4 to 5 months, with normal recovery time. You know he's gonna push himself. He's gonna come back. He's gonna probably be. I give him 3, just knowing Seth. But like, do I want to watch him fucking kill himself again? And it sucks. It sucks because you have this guy who's hitting a new peak again.
Yeah.
Like he was down and down low for so long, and all of a sudden now he's rising up, and he's finally at the point. And then his leg gives out, and I pointed this out. I'm not sure if I pointed it out to you or someone else, but that entire era of Ring of Honor is actually hurt right now.
Yeah,
Almost.
Adam Cole.
He had to relinquish his belt. Kevin Owens when he was Kevin Steen. Sammy's out. I don't know if Sammy's actually injured, but
he is
still
out.
he's out. Yeah, goes on. Omega's on his way out. You got like a bunch of guys are on their way out, and that whole era of like just pro wrestling and like that genre that like made me such a big fan. They're all on their way out, but not even that. Now let's look at the sports entertainers, all on their way out. Jay. So he's maybe got 4 years left. Roman, I don't know how long we have with him. AJ renewed his shit for 1 more year.
It's really weird.
LA Knight,
To see
he's
your
already
main
out.
players.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're only recently becoming main players. Some of them, and they're done. Their bodies are cooked.
I saw a TikTok of like someone saying, "Oh yeah, I'll take that." I saw a TikTok of someone saying that Seth Rollins needs to do like the Stone Cold treatment when he injured his neck, because Stone Cold was a technical wrestler, and then he became like a brawler type wrestler after he injured his neck. Someone was like, maybe he can do that. Maybe stop with the high flying moves and go into more of like a brawler style, more mischievous, more of like daunting character, like daunting like play style instead of the big move play style. Mainly like play with your character more.
I agree that it could be a good idea, but I love Seth Rollins for wrestling like Seth Rollins, and I feel like he has more than enough experience with character work to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see it yet.
I just don't want to see it at all. And as fucked up as that probably sounds to some people, I do think it's time for these guys to start looking at themselves and being like, hey, maybe I should take that out my moveset. And I think guys who have done that well are AJ Styles.
Yeah,
AJ Styles, completely different wrestler. Finn Balor, completely different wrestler. I feel like everyone's trying to like force their nostalgia acts, and it's like hurting them in the long run. And Seth, the moonsault don't even look nice. Like he's doing that all for like the shittiest moves in his repertoire, and he has such good moves. Like he's a
He
good
did it
fucking
twice already
wrestler.
on that move,
And it
He
doesn't
hurt
look
himself.
good. It don't look good.
It's fire.
It's a shitty high-low and it's a shitty moonsault.
It's fire.
I don't
get it either. I
I
think
what I
like
will
why is
say-
he hurting himself
yeah.
for that move? I did think the same thing, especially when he doesn't need to be countered on that move either.
No.
It's not like he
It's
hits
too
it every
much.
time. Number
too
one,
much.
and he doesn't need to be countered on that move,
I
where he
think-
has to land through on his feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he's calling it. Like that's what he called.
I'll land on my feet.
I land on my feet, you rush me. Like it's that kind of thing. I did enjoy that rather than throwing the X up, he took the pin.
Yeah.
It didn't amount to anything later on. I really thought, and like in hindsight, it should have been LA Knight versus Gunther at SummerSlam.
It should have.
Only due to like that, right?
You know
Because
what?
now you make Seth look like shit.
Well, because Braun just ran through him.
But he shouldn't have.
Braun ran through that
You,
boy.
you should.
Ran
It
through
shouldn't
Penta.
have. No, he did.
Well, I want to talk about that.
Well, let's.
Because we're gonna get into.
There's also All In. We got to talk about. And I don't want to talk about All In too much because I didn't really watch it entirely. I thought I was going to, and I
we
just
could talk about how it was moved to the afternoon.
yeah. I don't blame them. I think they had every right to. Why would you put a bunch of shows on around their day and then get upset when they expand to do the same shit you're doing to them?
How come they want to be in the afternoon? The fuck?
How come you want to host over them and make up random ass pay per views off the spot?
Bro, they felt a little threatened. They had Roman return.
Yeah, they had to have.
They
Well,
they
here's
had Jelly Roll
you know where they fucked up.
and
AEW.
Logan Paul.
You know where AEW fucked up? They still charge pay per view
Yeah, they do.
$50. I don't pay $50 to watch anything anymore.
No, not a movie. I
No.
don't want to spend $50 at the movies when I go.
No.
That I like how they are in every other aspect fan friendly, but that isn't fan friendly.
It's not fan friendly to watch from home, which sucks because the show itself, right? Very fan oriented.
Yeah.
It was for the fans of like AEW. Juice Robinson returned, got one of the largest pops. Danielson returned, pulled off the Blue Demon mask.
Edge.
Yeah, Edge returned.
Adam
He did the
Cope.
interaction with Christian.
Yeah.
Christian Cage, and it was just there was a lot. It was a lot of fun fanfare shit. Darby Allin's return was pretty cool. He did the promo from the top
Everest?
of Mount Everest.
Did he?
Yeah, he cut a promo from the top of Mount
I
Everest.
was joking.
You know he did. A lot of cool shit. I think there was a lot of, like, it's promising for the future because now you got the belt off Mox, who I felt like such a lackluster
He lost it.
champion. Yeah, he lost it to, and Hangman won it, and Hangman is AEW. Like
No,
there's
I feel like he from what I've seen, he deserved
yeah,
his time in the
and
spotlight.
I didn't like Hangman at all in the beginning.
No?
I hated Hangman. I thought he was the shits, like drizzling shits.
What the fuck?
And then recently, not even recently, but like his feud with Swerve, I'm like, oh shit, this is pretty interesting. He started adding depth to his character, and it's more than just like, hey guys, I'm a cowboy that smiles, and I'm gonna win your world championship. And that was his first run. He was just the smiling cowboy that was getting out wrestled by everyone in the fucking ring. But when he added that fucking grit to it, that edge to it, like that nastiness, you get like a peak performer and a proper main eventer. Like you could build a company around that because that's what AEW is. It's gritty.
Where's
it's edgy.
MJF at? What did he do?
He actually won the contract to challenge for the world championship.
Really?
And like it might have been a gauntlet. Mystico came out. Crowd was getting lit for Mystico. Mystico kind of wrestles like shit. Yeah. It sucks.
How about Tony and Mercedes? Didn't they wrestle?
Oh yeah, they put one of them ones on too. Like in the weekend of Woman, they fucking cooked. Tony hit the craziest move ever. She gets fucking Monet out for the tombstone. I'm not sure if you saw this. It was all over TikTok. And she goes,
What the fuck?
and then in the like presser after the show, it was like she was like, I'm so happy I can't sell my panties because I creamed all over them. That's what she said at the press conference.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she's hilarious. She ended up beating Mercedes Moné, which I'm glad about. I think she's a good standard for like character work all over wrestling, and who you want being your like brand ambassador. Even though she says shit like that, I think it's exactly what you need in this era,
Yeah.
right? Because now, even politically speaking, you have like the conservative fans and progressive fans, and she speaks to like this upgrowing number of female fans. And one thing about Evolution,
You're getting me pissed off. You get him? No way. You don't get him with a thigh slap.
absolutely fucking no, I didn't. He's right there. But in the beginning of Evolution, they did this promo package. Also, the promo packages on Evolution were fucking fire. They were using actual music, like not some CFO.
I heard that one of the producers actually came up. Triple H said this, like, what was it? The opener really good? The opener for Evolution, like
It was like Katy Perry.
yeah, Rise.
Yeah, it was good though.
So I'm pretty sure one of the girls who work in production came forward with that before the show and said, "What do you guys think about this?" And they're like, "That's the opener."
I about time, right? Like, there's just certain things that you see that like just fit the aesthetic. And what was really cool was seeing the little girls in the crowd, right? Because first thing I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, I bet Angelina's watching or something like that. And I'm thinking like, oh, I bet if Kayla saw this, she'd think it's cool, or like, and like.
Yeah.
I think like little girls watching pro wrestling in general, or just watching entertainment and like superstars and athletes,
I went back and watched it again.
it
because
was
it was good.
so good. It was touching. It was so cool to see them like in this era where there's so much on the line for them, like politically and whatnot. They get that chance to like be the leading, like the leading members of the company, like the main eventers, the needle movers, all that shit, like everything that like we'll associate with John Cena or Cody Rhodes. I guaranteed I'd watch Evolution over and over again rather than another John Cena defense.
Yeah, no, Evolution was amazing. It blew everything out of the water.
And I think the people that I felt slacked off this year, they just went crazy. Charlotte, she went insane in that
Yeah.
tag. That fit. You know what I will say?
And she finally kind of got over.
Yeah,
She
you
was
know
getting
who else
cheered.
got over? Raquel.
Raquel's playing big.
She did better than that.
Raquel.
She was fucking cooking. She cooked that whole match.
People online are starting to say that Kevin Nash saved her career by giving her advice and telling her to work bigger.
Well, she should. You don't see that in women's wrestling.
And she's
She's doing it, and she's doing it well. And then the pairing of her and Roxanne, 1,000 times better than her and Liv. And I like Liv. I like Liv Morgan a lot.
nice job out there, Chiquita.
Yeah, it was just smooth. And then
Let's
afterwards,
see if you can keep it up. Like it's like a cutscene.
Afterwards on Instagram, there's this video of them celebrating after Evolution, and you see what's her name? Fuck. Well, it's Raquel and not Roxanne. She's in the triple threat. Oh wow, Lyra. You see her and Lyra getting wasted and like just fucking celebrating, listening to
yeah.
Paramore of all people.
They were going
Like,
crazy.
that was a night for fucking feminists, if there ever was one for pro wrestling. And I thought it was really cool. I think it was just
Feminist.
yeah.
Aren't feminists people who hate women?
No,
Feminist. Oh yeah, no.
feminists are pro women.
Oh yeah. Why am I bugging?
Yeah.
Why am I bugging? Sexist. Sorry.
Well, it was a night for sexist too, but just on the opposite end. Like they were probably really upset with that. Like I don't want to watch that shit.
I couldn't imagine wasting out on freaking such a great night of wrestling for believing
It was
something
just
like
so
that.
good. It was so good.
What I do want to talk about is, again, just the aftermath of what is the WWE going to be like without Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins,
He also has the Money in the Bank contract.
he has the Money in the Bank contract, which they did say, okay, he's probably going to hold on to it. He has till next
year.
June
Yeah.
to cash this in. So unless
Which I
that
kinda
date
like.
starts crashing in, this isn't going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You guys shouldn't be worried about Seth Rollins' health. I felt like there was a pivot, and I couldn't tell in which direction are we pivoting now, because are we going to bring Roman in and have him steal the money in the... This is before Raw. I'm thinking, okay, either Roman comes back and is able to like take the briefcase out of Paul Heyman's hands and somehow say like, no, this is mine now, or in some way make it work with a match down the line. If it was going to be a gauntlet match for the Money in the Bank
That's
briefcase,
what I thought it was gonna be.
does Braun Breaker inherit it? Does LA Knight inherit it? So it's like, where are we going? And then when Paul Heyman cut that promo and said this Money in the Bank briefcase isn't going anywhere, it's like, okay, it felt like I was ready for something, and now we're not getting anything actually happening tonight. Until I saw the gauntlet match that was for the world title, it's like, okay, so maybe Seth was going to cash in, and they had a match planned, but now they're going to move this over to actually like putting on a proper match between Gunther and somebody, which is great for Gunther.
I think it's good for the World Championship.
Yeah.
And I think it's good for Raw in the main event.
I think
As
yesterday,
fucked up as this sounds, we're having like the best timeline for what was gonna happen within the next few months of Raw, because I didn't see anything positive coming. Maybe Seth would have cashed in after the Goldberg Gunther match that everyone was presenting. I don't think so. I think he's gonna hold on to it for a minute regardless. But I think we get a main eventer in Gunther, and now he gets to be the champion that says, "I beat Goldberg. I fucking
Yeah, retired
yeah."
Goldberg.
And they started chanting that you tapped out at him, and he just ignored it, and he proved his point still.
Yeah.
He's unbothered by it. I
But
think it was cool that we got to see Penta in a shot for a main event for the world championship. We got to see LA Knight in a shot for a world championship.
I liked when Paul Heyman came out during Gunther's promo,
Shook his hand.
and then he was like, "Oh, I don't have to listen to this." He's like, "No, you stay right here."
Yeah.
And this is where I saw the pivot. This is like, oh, this is what is the aftermath of Seth getting hurt. It's now him saying, "This guy is the next big thing," and I was like, hmm? And he goes, "This guy is the big dog," and I was like,
Yeah.
hmm?
It's his yard.
This is his yard now. His name is Braun Breaker.
Did you
and I was
notice
like,
Bronson Reed
Bronson Reed in what?
and his face when they were backstage? Paul Heyman was hyping up Bronson. He was
With
hyping up
Braun
Breaker,
Yeah.
and Reed was pissed. Like he was grilling, like, and, he had the aviators on, so you couldn't really see too much. But I stared at him the whole promo.
He has to be in his bag because right now there's a pivot and it's like who's more ready, and they decide that it's Braun Breaker, and it's true.
Do you think so?
Not in like maybe in ring, but I'm saying character ready to push, and people are going to get behind him. And if he's in the main event, and if he's a legitimate threat like a young Brock Lesnar, I wouldn't question it. Yeah, I feel like maybe Bronson Reed has the same capabilities, but has a little bit of taint on him from not being in that main event scene yet being on the main roster for so long, when Braun's track record is just so much better. Intercontinental champion, and then he lost it, but he had a solid freaking run.
Yeah.
And then wins it back and loses it. He lost it to Jey Uso, which sometimes I don't even believe is canon.
It didn't happen.
But then we get to him having a decent run after that, dropping it and not even actually losing it. He didn't get pinned for it. So he's built up pretty fucking strong.
Yeah.
And then, so when Paul Heyman was saying these things, I said, okay, well, let's see it in the match. Let's see how they treat him, because he's been getting squashed on the side of the ring for like the past month.
He's a killer.
How am I supposed to believe that this guy that has been getting beat up for Seth Rollins every time he comes out by CM Punk and Jey Uso, how is this guy going to beat all of them? Because he can't even beat him when Bronson's on his side. So the booking has to change here, and it does.
Changed for the best.
And it did. And in that match, Braun Breaker looked like a freaking monster.
You wanna know what's even crazier? Even his singlet fit better.
Bro, everything about Braun.
Because I hate his singlets usually. The all black, but it was the matte black on it, and like the way like the logos fit on it. He looked like a beast, bro. He looked like a beast.
He's a Steiner.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they're pulling everything back. Like
Yeah.
every card they had in their back pocket for when they wanted to push Braun Breaker, they did it. And that's why I was like, this is an aftermath.
Yeah,
of
and it's
Seth being
good.
hurt. But
I don't think we get it as good as this if Seth's still around.
no, we don't.
I think we still have such a slow burn, and I think we get people getting tired.
We
of
just
it.
freaking
We need it.
accelerated
SummerSlam is
that.
coming up,
Bro.
Roman needs. Here's the thing, he needed to be built for Roman.
And I think he was last
He was,
night.
bro. He fucking took out everyone.
Everyone.
And
he almost had CM Punk if it wasn't
honestly,
for Jey Uso.
I wouldn't have been mad.
I thought it was going to happen.
I wouldn't have been mad if it was Breaker versus
was
Gunther.
mad.
Because Breaker versus Gunther sounds like it could be fucking match of the year.
Wait, so after that match, I was mad that CM Punk won. Because I was like, after what I just saw Braun Breaker do, if there's two people that we're picking from of who I want to see wrestle Gunther at SummerSlam, it's Braun Breaker.
Who's the other one?
If we're picking between those two people,
okay,
like him or
okay.
CM Punk.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I wanted it deep, so I wanted it to be Penta.
Penta would have been okay.
No, it would have been fucking amazing. But I only wanted to do it because have you ever heard Penta's chops?
Yeah, they go insane. And I feel like he's been holding back until he meets Gunther.
It's gonna happen, and that's why I also like that match so and like the booking of that. Now we have guys that just belong. Now we have a new main event scene because, like we mentioned earlier,
LA Knight's on Raw now.
yeah, that's interesting. I think it's needed, or else he's gonna be fucking stuck.
That's
with
the main event scene.
I'm already fed up with that. By the way, I'm already done with Solo Sikoa and all of them. Done with Jacob Fatu.
What?
I'm done with all of them.
Why?
I'm bored.
It was lit.
I'm unentertained.
We'll see it on SmackDown. What goes on?
Maybe.
Because, but it's gonna be Hikuleu. What I want already is like flood it. If you're gonna
They're
continue to
building to
flood
war
it,
games.
I hate when they build up like this though, and it's like here's this bloodline member. Here's this one. Oh, on the contrary, here's another. Bro, flood it. If you're gonna do that, bring Lance and bring freaking Zilla and just flood it to the point that it's
Hype again.
while you have everyone there and it could be something, but it's not really getting over. Bro, flood the scene with it and make us like fall in love with someone how we did with Jacob Fatu when he came in.
I
And
wish they
that
just.
could be Zilla.
I wish they just like, hey, let's put them on NXT and flood it. I don't
They
want to see
could.
it. I don't want to see it on my weekly television.
They could.
I would like to see. Here's what I would have really liked to see. What if you brought Zilla and Lance on as like a tag team, and just have them be baby faces on NXT?
Do you think it's gonna be Roman, Jay, Jimmy, and freaking no Jay, Jimmy, and Jacob Fatu over at Survivor Series War Games?
I don't even know. I also did think the original NXT War Games, it was 3 teams. I wouldn't be mad if it was
Three different sets of bloodlines.
yeah. So let me think. So you have Fatu. Well, you can't do it now because of how everything played out. But you have Solo, JC, and I guess one of the Tongans.
And Talatanga and
Yeah. And then you had well, here's what my mind like instantly what I just thought of was okay, have Jacob Fatu and Tongaloa and Tonga whatever.
Talatanga.
And then you have Solo, JC Mateo, and Hikuleu. And then on the third one you have Roman and the Usos.
You already know who's winning that.
Yeah. Yeah. But it would imagine Roman getting pinned by fucking Fatu.
Put him over big time.
He's already over.
He's so over. I don't think he even needs it.
They haven't like really interacted yet.
Bro, wait till Fatu versus Braun Breaker.
I'm still waiting for Fatu versus Cody.
Right.
That's my match that's coming up that I really don't think people are really thinking of.
Do we
It's gonna be
want
insane.
John Cena versus Cody Rhodes again at SummerSlam?
No, but we need it. We don't need
To
John
prove
Cena.
that they didn't put on a stinker and that they
No,
could
that's
do
not why
something?
we need it. We need to shift away from the Cena World Championship reign.
Cody's not going to win.
He's winning.
No, he's not.
He needs to.
You think he wins at SummerSlam?
I think he might. I think he needs to.
I think I don't know. I don't know where we're going. I don't know where we're going. I wish I did. I wish this was Seth Rollins' chance to cash in. Imagine we have 2 world champions and then Bronson Reed goes and gets the Intercontinental.
Yeah. That'd be
That
nice.
faction is disgusting.
Yeah. Although I don't like the idea of 2 world champions in the same faction.
That would be fucking disgusting.
I think it'd be fucking horrible.
I think Braun could do it.
I think it. No, I'm not saying like they're bad champions. I'm saying the concept and like them just on both rosters is just already pissing me off.
Well, the thing is, you used to have 2 world championships in a single faction with Roman Reigns.
Yeah, but that was different because it
is.
unified the belts.
After a while.
Yeah.
But he would defend them both at the same time.
like they instantly made a new world title because you just can't have that.
Yo, he had it for a while. He had it for a while where he was shaking the 2
but
titles.
you got to look at the era, right? Like you're going in Thunderdome and like a little bit into the thing, and then you're like, okay, now we got to lock in. We got a big roster. Split it up.
Is there anything else you want to touch on?
Great American Bash. We got to talk about just a little bit.
I didn't really watch it.
I only watched the main event, Obafemi versus what's his name? Something Suzuki.
See what I
Is it?
mean?
Whatever. Match was really fucking good.
Was it?
Oba was getting his ass handed to him for a minute. Like it was a good match.
I like Oba beefing with the LFG guys.
Yeah, they're not. It's not. I don't want the LFG guys already become in the scene for the NXT title.
Yeah, but
They suck.
not all of them.
They kind of suck.
They do.
The one girl, she got called onto NXT, got put in something. She did so bad they sent her back down to Evolve. That's
Evolve versus Jackson Drake versus Lindsay Dorado.
Did that happen
They signed a contract for it.
in Evolve? That's gonna
Yeah.
happen. That's a good match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming up soon.
I think it's a good thing. It's good usage of Lindsay.
Yeah.
He's helping build these boys up, develop their style. Yeah, NXT is just really meh to me right now. Even
now it is.
they were also the worst match on Evolution.
Yeah.
NXT Women's Championship.
Yeah, it was.
It was butt.
Jordan's ready to go up, but
I don't like her.
she's my sanctuary sister.
Yeah, mine too. That's why I could say I don't like her. Masha Slamovich.
Yeah.
She's just gonna.
Did Trick Willie defend his TNA title on there?
I don't know.
He had to.
Maybe. On Great American Bash.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think Masha Slamovich came out at Great American Bash, and I think we're getting a title for title match. Let me look it up, or that might have been a fake post, because those pop up a lot. But Masha Slamovich, I only really see her get like road glazed just because of like the people that we trained with. She comes from like that same.
Yeah.
Was that real? Well, she's facing Natalia at Bloodsport. Yeah, here it is. It's official. Masha Slamovich will face JC Jane title versus title match
Where?
at Slammiversary, which is TNA's WrestleMania.
Oh.
Where's that Bound for Glory? But like it's their SummerSlam Bound for Glory is like WrestleMania or some shit like that. That's big.
That is huge.
You can't put it on another NXT person though.
No. You gotta have her.
You gotta
lose.
have Masha win.
Yeah, and her become NXT.
Can you imagine what the fuck that does to Masha's career trajectory?
Sends her.
Yeah. And she's kind of boring. She's kind of boring.
Shut up, bro.
She is. She's kind of boring.
Let Blake Monroe get the title.
She needs to win it right away, though. Like, this can't be a long reign whatsoever. Unless Blake Monroe helps what's-her-name win.
Yeah,
And
she
then
probably will. 'Cause she just helped.
after she beats her for the NXT Championship,
Challenges her for both.
JC Jane, no, just the NXT. JC Jane can go to TNA and stay over there for a minute and, like, hopefully develop into something worth watching.
Hopefully. Yeah, that wouldn't be
She's
a bad
just
idea.
boring. She was so random. Like,
That's
after
how you get your best bang for your buck
after
by
Stephanie,
NXT's way.
after Stephanie Vaquer, it was...
Stephanie Vaquer, she's gonna freaking go crazy.
Oh, bro,
Clash at Paris.
She's gonna have a banger with Nikki Bella.
No. Chelsea's match wasn't even that great with Nikki Bella.
She tried though.
Yeah, Chelsea did.
She really tried.
Nikki was trying, but
Nikki learned some moves. She learned that head scissor takedown, which was pretty
Yeah.
impressive. But that's all she knows how to do now.
let's give a top 3. Who are your hottest topics right now in wrestling? Like, and I don't mean who's doing
Like-
the best. I mean, like, what are the hottest topics in wrestling from this past weekend?
Like
That if
my
you had-
personal ones, or what
Yeah,
I
like-
think is gonna be what I think is the hot topics.
Sort of like what stood out to you this weekend.
Gunther is doing what I hoped of him to do when I celebrated before he got stuck in that Goldberg shit. He's in a real world title match. Not no Jey Uso. Not any. Not
you should
not
no, don't say this.
not
now
a celebrity.
Don't say this after the freaking the Gunther and Goldberg thing. You should have said it then. You had your
No.
chance to say this.
Say what?
About how Gunther's title reign is not a celebrity, not this.
I did say that.
I know.
I had a whole passionate
No,
speech
I know.
about.
I'm saying.
So
I'm saying
what?
after
No,
that
no.
passionate speech, and then that got announced. That's when I wanted you to say this.
What?
After Goldberg got announced, this is when I wanted this.
That don't make sense to me.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't make
It
sense.
makes sense
Afterwards,
now.
I did come up, and what I did say is like, "Oh, that sucks." I
Yeah,
did say that.
No, but this is what I wanted to hear during at that time. This is what I wanted to hear.
That doesn't make sense. Your logic makes no sense.
Just because it wouldn't have made sense then, but now it does make sense. And I'm
So,
upset-
so what's the point?
I'm upset
what
that
point
you're
are you
using it now,
making?
that you're
It makes sense for me to use it now.
It does.
To call back upon what I say, what I knew was gonna happen once he got done with this bullshit.
He predicted sun, but he didn't predict the tornado. Yeah, it's sunny now.
Anyways,
It's
after whatever you were saying, as I predicted, Gunther's about to have a world championship reign. We're not gonna have him versus Logan. We actually might. I'm not even gonna put it past you. We might get him versus Jelly Roll at this fucking rate. This fucking. I'm so sick and tired of it. I'm so tired
We're gonna
of
have
it.
him versus Punk. That's
Who?
what we have.
Yeah, and that's fucking great.
Yeah.
That's excellent. But I'm saying like, I hope it continues. Right?
What if Punk wins?
He might.
Then what? Then where's this go?
Then I cry. then I'm sad, and then I come on the podcast and I'm like, WWE sucks.
With the
Wrestling is
trucker hat.
boring again. Yeah, I love me some CM Punk. He's good with that Saudi money.
What do you got with number 2?
Naomi versus that triple threat match coming up. Naomi versus. I didn't even talk
Rhea
about
Ripley
Becky,
versus-
but that might be my third one. Naomi versus Rhea Ripley versus Io. What a way to start off a world championship reign.
Yeah,
Imagine she loses.
she's very much.
Imagine she just loses.
So then your
And
third-
then Becky versus Lyra. But actually, I want to talk about Lyra versus Bailey. 2 out of 3 falls on Monday Night Raw. Holy shit.
it was really good.
Holy shit. Bailey came out and she did some of like the best like targeting work, technical work
Yeah, she
I've
was
seen in a
working.
woman's wrestler.
I like that pickup power bomb.
Yeah, she just made shit up. She was just making shit up.
That shit was crazy.
And then the elbow drop to the back,
Shit was
nasty.
crazy. It looked gross.
And then the sunset flip powerbomb toss was a little funky, but then it picked it up because Lyra just fucking killed herself.
Bro, I was surprised that Lyra got up, hit that Nightwing.
That was the best. That was the best counter I think I've seen to a crossface.
That was insane.
That fucking the powerbomb off the top.
Yeah,
I guess it was meant to be a Nightwing, but
it didn't look like it at all.
but it led into like a better one. They just put one on.
They did.
I love that they both got their first wins off of roll-ups because it continues telling that story like, yo, roll-ups mean something again. We never know when these matches are
Yeah.
gonna end. They have built the prestige of a roll-up in pro wrestling.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna happen when Billy hit her
Every
with
time I look at
Oklahoma.
roll-ups now, I'm like, oh, this is it.
It might be. So not really what I liked. I'm just talking like what I feel
Mm-hmm.
is gonna be crazy is Seth Rollins not around. That's like the biggest thing
Yeah.
to me, which is crazy because the biggest thing should be Roman Reigns returning, but it's
I didn't
shadowed.
even talk about that. Yeah,
No,
you're right.
it's shadowed by a hurt Seth Rollins. Is this the reason they brought him back? Do they need him back right now?
It was
And-
SummerSlam.
Or was he going to be back? And is he building up for a match for SummerSlam? What match is Roman going to have at SummerSlam? You need him at a 2-night SummerSlam.
You know what
2-night
sucks?
SummerSlam coming up 2 weeks.
You know what sucks? We were gonna get Rollins versus Roman 1-on-1. Like I'm just putting it together now. We were gonna get Rollins versus Roman 1-on-1, and Rollins was gonna get the win.
What could have happened? What could have happened?
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, his knees are glass.
You know what I
And
do think might happen?
Who knows?
I
What-
think Gunther's gonna retain. And I think Roman's gonna beat Gunther. and
take
then
the title that he doesn't
and then
like.
Rollins versus Roman at Mania.
takes the title that he doesn't want, the B title.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think lastly, Naomi cashing in, getting her title.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Those are my 3 moments.
Yeah.
This podcast is brought to you by Mark's World. We'll catch you in a later show, and maybe we'll even watch SummerSlam with you guys if you really want. Bye.